Hello everyone, hello, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner from ScreenProtector by Inte.Team. Guys, so in today's episode we've got a long time didn't do, so this time we've got learning electronic repairs. We will be doing small soldering job. I'll switch to the microscope. So this connector was damaged here. You see that pad is missing here, yes, which you can refill with a super glue or UV light later, mask. So you can do many things. You can use some resin, adhesive, and so on. Yes, the most important part is to take off the solder. I've helped those two tracks to go back where they belong. I didn't have to use soldering, the mask for it with UV light. It's straightened up, and now when I'm putting this connector, which was severely damaged, it's sort of okay. It's not ideal, but it's good enough, and it's the same connector which was here. Yes, so it doesn't matter what the device is, but the matter is how well it can hold. So now you've got a ground point on the right side, and below it here, which you can solder to, which is great. You see here you can solder to this ground point, and this one will cooperate with it. So let us put it the best I can right now, and you should be able to see that it's okay. Yes, you see all those pins are connecting now, it doesn't short one to another. So let's apply some flux. Don't have to be too bad on flux here, don't need a lot, as long as it's not dry. Yes, trying to be really gentle. So okay, we got it. Now we can put this thingy on top. Where are you? Here, okay. And now how many degrees I will put, guys, because I need to take the solder on the soldering iron. I can't put like 400, 500. Yes, I need to put, let's say, over 200. Max is, let's say, 300 degrees. So let's switch on to my camera. Okay, I've put it back to the box. I've assembled it because that was kit to DIY kit. Yes, it's run on the 24 volts. So I've set up 24 volts. As you see, it's taking a bit of amps. So now I've got it on 200. Yes, so 200 is a bit, we can do 290. Yes, let's do 290. Where is my solder? Here is my solder. Let's take just a bit on the tip. Can't see. Okay, that's a white. I got a contrast. So you see now it's holding to the tip, otherwise it wouldn't hold. Now if you get too much, you'll see it will flow elsewhere, so don't put too much. Okay, now I've got a bit more, so I'll hold it and I'll apply it for the ground point, because I know I've got it too much. Okay, that will make me this more stiff. When I let go, it shouldn't make me too much trouble. Now let's get a bit more, and let's try to do those points. I'd rather do it now on the opposite side, to be true, because that's the most convenient way. Now I've got lags, so I might not see properly, but you see if you touch it, it should melt and you should let go. Yes, let's do it one more time. Okay, so this is not ideal amount, but if I move it, does it move? It's moving a bit, but it's moving okay. Yes, so it doesn't move. So that's okay. Let's continue. Okay, let's grab another pin. Second pin I'll try to do. Oh, that's too much. Yes, so what to do is go to another one, leave your stuff on it, go back, heat it up, yes, place it again on that new pad, it should take out, go back, take out, okay, and repeat the process. Oh, you see, oh, that's perfect, that's perfect, that's what we want. Okay, that's not enough. Let's get this solder. If you will have too hot tip, it won't grab. So if it doesn't want to grab, you've got two choices. Either put more oh, now you see it did take this solder, yes. Now when I'm letting go, it's fine. So we don't have a short, good, but we need to finish. I need more solder. Okay, we need the last two pads to be true, are the most crucial at the moment. So it should absorb this. Oh yeah, good one, I love it. These, okay, this did, but I need to clean up. Sorry, I need to wait on the scope at the moment. Yeah, and the colors will be adjusted, sorry. Because we will have, oh, that's frequency, color, now black and white, and this. So you see, we've got few to correct. Okay, it's quite dark here. It's 2012 bit, so very good, very precise, and very nice to work with. This T12 is, I fell in love, especially with those swappable tips. I need to get more solder. I've got it. It's a bit too much, so let's fingers crossed that it won't affect. We get lags, so that's why it's a problem. Okay, yes, it did take, but it didn't take. Ooh, big blob. Slightly too big. And that's completely odd. That's bad. See, that's what lags are doing. Okay, I don't think I will be able to take it off. In this case, yes. See, it's taking, but it doesn't allow to take it off. So in this case, oh, now it's better on the left. What you have to do is you need to take your wick and just wick it off to be true. You might end up in a situation where you've got too much of it, and unfortunately, you know, you can't help it, yes, and you have to just use your wick. Now, if you will be quick, you'll be fine in one go. If you will be too slow, you'll need to sometimes refill it, yes. So be prepared to spend some time on it. Oh, I see the problem. My station is falling down. I got too short cable. I don't have good moves because I'm underneath the scope, and I can't do my job properly. Now, if you're touching again and it doesn't, you know, let go, then there are two things you can do. You can increase the temp, or you can try, try to first melt it and then go with a wick, but it usually doesn't work and it's sticky. So I've got 290 degrees. I will increase it to 400, let's say, and I'll try again with a wick. Okay, so I need this connector to be perfect because that's for a customer, so I need to correct it. Okay, so I've got 400 degrees, and look, it's starting. Yes, it's starting. Ouch! So it's not perfect, but it took. Okay, I think that's it, but I need to refill this third one from the right. So let me clean the tip. Okay, and let me add just a tiny bit of. Okay, let's check if it's not too much. Oh, it can be too much. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Oh, yeah, look, perfection. And on the left, doesn't want to take it for some reason. Maybe more flux needed. I can't tell you because I'm focusing too much on talking. Oh, I've got too big temp. I've got 400, guys. With 400 it's more difficult because it's wanting to go off this quite quickly because it's repelling, you can say. Okay, that should do. I'll correct it at the end. Yeah, that's fine. Now we need to check if you've got now a bit of solder at the tip if you want to preserve it for longer. So I've got a bit at the tip, and now we can switch off lower the temp and switch off the station or the soldering iron. Yes, so now what you need to do is, because if like me you don't see it perfectly, yes, oh, you can see but it's not perfect. For me the first and second are connecting, and in general it's not perfect, but before me correcting anything I can run my meter and just check with a meter. So meter in the diode mode, and we can check if these are connecting together. Yes, so what should connect? Well, in theory nothing. So in the diode mode, and oh, actually we can do from the inside even this with this one. Not connecting, very good. Second one, all this will need some correction. Oh, come on. Little cheeky monkey. Okay, I'll correct it later, but the second and this are fine. These are fine. No beeping. Yeah, no beeping. No beeping. No beeping. And the last one, no beeping. You are not straight. I'll correct them. That's okay. So you see, it's not looking pretty, but it's doing the job. So now the question is, do you have time, and are you paid to do it perfect, or are you paid to do this to work? Yes, because if you're paid to do it for work and you know it's robust enough, then why you would spend more time on it? Yes, you should try to clean it a bit. If it's a no clean flux, you don't have to, and per specification, if you would watch videos on YouTube, even from manufacturers, and everyone, if it's a no clean, you don't have to clean it. Yes, that's what the name is for. It's not ideal, I'm telling you. I would correct them if I would do it for the like an ideal, yes, I would have plenty of to do here, but because customer was asking me to put it back to life only and don't put attention to those details. Oh, my light is off. Then I won't be, because customer is, it's not my requirement to do it, yes. So yeah, so I won't be doing it. But anyways, you see now how it's done. You need a smaller temp to absorb the solder from the on the solder on the iron, yes, because with too much heat, unfortunately it won't be able to pull, yes. Sometimes I was forgetting with this cheap £6, about $10 or something. With this I was forgetting that it's on the maximum temp, and then it couldn't pull the solder on itself, yes. And I was forgetting about it, because this has a thermostat, yes. Well, it's something like a potentiometer to regulate the heat, and I was thinking it's on the minimal and it was on the maximum, and then I was saying like, oh really, and it didn't take, and I thought, you know, oh, my tip is wrong or something. But to be true, you know, it's me, yes. Don't look at the tools you can use as me. I've got two tips. I've got this micro tip on the station now, always. I've got as well, is it off, because that's quick to replace. So sometimes if I got second desk and over there my wife can work, yes, for instance, with something, you know, and she would need a soldering iron, so she's taking that one, for instance, and I'm taking this one here, yes. So then we can both work simultaneously. I've got as well this one, yes, but this is 45 volts. This is not that great, so I need to support sometimes myself with a hot air on that one, whereas this one, no problem whatsoever, yes. Even this tiny bit as it is, yes, this is doing magic, yes. So yeah, so you see, you don't need dear equipment. This station was DIY and I've paid for it about £20, maybe 25 pounds, something like that. DIY, didn't have a power supply, yes, it doesn't have power supply, so I'm using my bench power supply, yes. So this has its own protection, then this has built in its own protection, and I'm happy with it, you know. You can have extra power supply, that's not a problem, but what I like about it, that's only on 24 volts max, yes, I'd say, or 20, I think 24 volts. So I'm planning to do my solar panels, and I could then do few volts here, like 12, 5, 12, 24 for instance, yes. And then I wouldn't have to take here 230 volts at all. The bulb can be replaced as well with some other LEDs, because that's LED. So you know, this way you can do your own stuff, and you don't need on that time power supply on 230 volts. But we will see, you know, I don't have time for now, so I'm using this and I'm happy. Yeah, again, not a dear tool, you matters. So if you cannot comfortably do something, that's the space to improve yourself, but you should be able to solder without any hesitation. This is a piece of cake. If you can solder this, you can move on to HDMI ports. When you can do comfortably HDMI ports, you can move on to MOSFETs. Yes, well, MOSFETs, and I would say similar, but double MOSFETs, yes, double MOSFETs, these are more advanced, and QFNs as well, yes, so QFN type of packaging and double MOSFETs after that. So we got regular components, then SMD components, because with SMD components you can't use tweezers. With 0603 or 0805 is the last smallest component which you can grab with this, and actually it's not comfortable as well, So 1206 for instance, it's okay, yes, because there are two 12s. So yeah, 12 is still good, yes, to grab, but 08, 05 or 06, 03 with this, no, so you need extra skill. Yeah, and then HDMI ports, and then HDMI encoders, yes, QFNs, with double MOSFETs. That's, if you can do those, you pretty much are okay, yes. So yeah, that's not a lot of to work, to be true, and not a lot to you know, like, practice on, but you need to do it like 10 times in a row, yes. You will be sweating at the first times, but then you will be like, okay, you will feel the temp, you will feel when to press, when to not press, when to do stuff, you know, in certain way, and then once in a while you will catch yourself after that, yes, that, oh, that's I didn't know, yes. Like I was doing this Xbox, I thought it the other day here, I thought that, you know, oh, I'll replace the HDMI port and maybe hopefully, you know, we'll be fine, or if no, I'll replace 621M chip, but it turns out that I've replaced port, and replacement of the port actually wasn't enough, yes, so I had to replace it second time, the same port, new port, and now I've got readings, so I'll know exactly if those readings are abnormal, there is a problem with this port, yes. But if I didn't have readings until now for Series S, I don't know what's good, what's bad. I will be doing now readings as well for PS5, and I will be doing for Series X as well, yes, readings, so then I know what to expect when I'm replacing the port. But that's it in this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've got some value out of it. I was trying my best to explain this soldering thing, and then you've got a few extra tips on top of that. So thank you for watching. If you did like, here's likes to you, and if possible, let's fix them all. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, if you don't know, we're fighting for the Intecracy. Down below it's explained, and we're planning to have 1,000 repair shops serving our 1 million of members of Inte.Team. So if you're working from home, if you want to run your own small repair shop and have clients from us, you can feel free to contact us. We're looking for everybody with a passion to electronics. If you don't have passion, you can't offer 5-star rated and service, and we are only looking for people who can offer 5-star rated. That means they work with a passion. If you don't like contact with a customer that much, don't worry about it. We will be providing whole contact, and you just have to do the work for us, yes, so that's not a problem. And we're looking for 1,000 in the next years to open in the whole UK. So yes, if you want, contact us via Inte.Team contact details, and that's it. See you. Bye bye.